And welcome back. I was running around here, you know, I thought perhaps I could go down here and see what that is.
Stand back from there.
Why?
You want down? Go and see Overseer Hitenga. Stand back from there.
I want down.
Stand back from there.
God damn it. Overseer Hitenga. Where is that? East exit. The sacred stairs. We never were here before. Nor in the brass citadel, I don't think. Let's head over. It's interesting that I cannot travel from one location to all of them. I have to go to one location and then another and then path from there, which is rather strange. In my opinion, it's a waste of time. Alright, new area. The sacred stair. Basically, this place is full of stairs. That's some temple. Temple of Barath. Well, I suppose temple is the first place we go. See what that is. New places. Hooray. Exciting. Okay.
Captain? Aye, one of my eyes be open.
Oh, come on. Acolyte of Barath. Could you move away, please? Go away. Aw, you were over here. Get lost. Cool. Now we can steal it. Now they see me. What is this one? Same stuff? Uh-oh. There's an amulet in here with maximum health and some meat. Yeah, whatever. Forget it.
What for, Cap?
Long incisions along the corpse's stomach and chest provide access to the organs. Ooh, so much information. What are you guys? Enchanters. High Priest Kasu.
I've got it.
Tablet holds the tale of Kohopa and
On it.
Tangaloa, devouring creation at the very dawn of time.
Ahoy. My fingers be fat and furry, but they're so nimble. Swapped and sparkling, Cap.
I
Aye.
unlocked it, but I don't think I can take it. It's in there. Oh, so many obsidian flakes. Okay.
You'd be like it's
Wait,
not
what?
to break the press
Acid
down
rush?
if you keep pushing us, Cap.
A trap, necrotic lance trap. It's Seraphim. What? It was trapped? Weird. Alright. Whatever. And an ailing Aumawa priest regards your approach with curiosity. He coughs into a sleeve stained with a spatter of silvery legs.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you.
Why is that? The priest peers knowingly at the center of your chest, lips curving and ardent smile. Hands trembling, he touches a length of chain around his neck.
I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Bereth, to Rikuhu. Let us pray.
He bows his head. Okay.
Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer. I beseech you, Kohopa and Tangalo.
Oh my god, okay.
Digest all of
Yes,
and
yes.
Rikuhu, Bereth, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next, and
From life to death to life again, blessed be an end. Nodding fervently, he accepts your ending to the invocation. Presses his hands over the center of his chest, touching the item tucked beneath his shirt. And raising his head, he cracks a frail smile.
all right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
Okay. Tell me about the writing on these tomes.
Liturgies, instructions for ritual preparations, when and how, sermons, some histories too.
His fingers trail carefully across stone and craggy as his skin.
All of this, it's our knowledge has gleaned through centuries of service. Now, I've got to leave it all behind for the next disciple.
What was that about preparing your soul for shocking?
End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. You know, to die. But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle, chosen to lead.
He sweeps a hand toward the stone tomes piled across the floor. You're dying?
Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stopping a few times.
Why would you want to die soon?
Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die.
What crypts? I like the sound of it. This is the Temple of Bereth, right? So, who is Rikuhu, Kohopa, and Tangaloa?
The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twin eel, the cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. Life and death. Life is Kohopa, and Tangaloa is death. Born starving, they devoured all living things, swelling larger each. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back. Again and again.
Impressive altar, what else can this temple boast? Oh my god, I didn't want to say that, but let's do it.
Under the temple, carved in the mountain's caverns, lies an extraordinary maze of catacombs. So I've read.
You never been then?
They're the hanging sepulchres, burial place for ancient Wana chieftains. The bodies are protected by Bereth's best, roaming, always. Plus, the ways sealed by the deity itself.
His words catch in his throat and he curves forward in a spine-racking fit, hacking until he flush faces. Fumbling a goat-skinned flask to his lips, he drinks until Minnow's silver liquid dribbles over and slicks his chin.
Better.
He wheezes, whipping a palm over his chin.
The timing's getting tighter. And there is one thing before the end. Something only one touched by Bereth can do.
Damn it. Now I miss insight. What is in that liquid? What did you just consume?
Drafts mercurial.
He grins, teeth fine, pink gray. Oh. Is he drinking mercury? That's going to kill you. He shakes his head.
Getting my heart cut out's going to kill me. When the time's right.
Alright, Bereth and I have a history.
I know you do.
He tugs at the chin about his neck.
My eels, my infinity coil keeps rattling. Pendants resonating with your chime.
The priest presses the palm of his hand to the front of his chest. He stares, scrutinizing your face. Shakes his head, disappointed.
The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be lost then. Lost with your remains. Not just anyone can escape the hanging sepulchres. Alive.
Stare him down. As the silence stretches, Kasu sighs wearingly. He wavers on his feet. He releases his grip on the pendant with a feeble nod.
I'd best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text. The eulogy to Isair. It's been buried in the catacombs beneath the temple for centuries, next to his champions. I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Bereth's chime.
Why do you need Isair's eulogy?
It never was added to the tomes, but it holds the final clues for my death. It's my best chance. I prayed for decades, night to day and night again. Now, here you are, just in time. Means Bereth sent you to see to my success.
Alright, I'll have a look for it then. The priest bobs his head from beneath his shirt. He untucks a stone-carved circlet in the image of an eel. The pendant vibrates on the length of his chin, thrumming harder and the closer he holds it to you.
You're my best chance. Or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the crypts. Bring me Isair's eulogy, and I'll teach you all I know of Bereth's arcana.
Okay. So like it's a necklace or something. You mentioned something about the undead in the catacombs.
The dead with their souls, they roam still. The ones who were chosen by Berath. Not everyone's born so blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it.
Oh boy. There's some questions about the catacombs.
I'll tell you what I can.
What's the story with this here?
He's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither, but he was a high priest of Berath. His hair was a Diran, a hunter, chasing the undead 200 years ago. Read somewhere, one tome, he sailed to the DEADFIRE for a weapon, abhorrent to Berath. Said the blade held a power most fearful.
The priest's face flushes with fervence. His voice rises in volume as he speaks until his breath catches and he doubles over into a hacking fit.
Issair fought hard for it, won the blade, but suffered grievous wounds. Berath kept him alive till he could make it to the temple's catacombs. His champions were the ones who wrote his eulogy. Later, they were buried in the sepulchres too.
How to enter the catacombs? I'd like to know more about hanging sepulchres.
They're from the long-forgotten time, when there was only Juana living in the mountain. They got carved in even before the temple sprung up. Before there was Nekataka or a queen. They're well guarded, because not all of Berath's dead like the rest in their graves.
It seems to be difficult. It actually sounds like it's pretty hard. We'll see.
You've got to go outside, on the lower walkway. Doors sealed up tight, though. Priests before me, all death godlikes, could open it. Door requires a coil, resonating with Berath's chime. But I haven't met a death godlike in my time.
But I've heard enough.
I will.
Farewell. Okay, so we have received the quest, and it is pretty hard. So I don't know. I might not be going for this yet. Probably will do something else instead. Even though it's so tempting to go in there. But look at that. Pretty difficult. What was this one? Find someone who might know a dear's friend. It's likely that someone in the Children of Dawnstar knows her. I'm a bit confused with this quest though. This is a completely like a main quest or something. We'll see, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Food for thought. Inform me only about a deal. Ah, yeah, that's right. I brokered a deal with that will ensure the Ruparo with the gullet be fed for some time. But where was Inoue actually located? I don't remember. Notes? No. Yeah, I don't think I can see that anywhere. Let me think, where was that again? It was somewhere in the gullet, but I don't remember where. Let's Let's inspect this place a little more, since we're here. And when we move out, we'll just find Hanoi there afterwards. And that's it? Wait a minute, what? This is it? Interesting. Oh, what are those? That's curious. How do you get down there? Huh. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. Do I have to use this item? I've acquired Eel's coil, but what is an Eel's coil? That's the one, yes. Yeah. Does this have to be equipped? No, it cannot be. Huh. Now I don't know. I'm not sure. I can find the main entrance to the Hanging Sepulchre right outside the Temple of Barath in the lower walkway. What? Temple of Barath. Yeah, I know it's a lower walkway, but how do I get there? I have absolutely no idea. How do you get there? What the hell?
I don't know why. But something has happened.
Huh. Okay. That's weird. Okay, well. I'll find it. No worries. Probably somewhere in here. Temple of Gorn. Temple of Magran. Road south. Road north. Spire of the South Seers. What? What is this? Oh!
I dare you to go inside. So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you.
That's
You
the
just
one.
have to aim for the eyes.
Oh. Oh. I'm so tempted to go in there though. But I think it will be very difficult. I think I should, wait, what? This tree is, its roots digging deep into rock and bricks, hangs over the ledge of the precipice. Below, an open tomb climbs into the sheer walls of the cliff. Rope and grappling hook. Secure a rope and grappling hook to the tree. Tie the grappling hook around the trunk of the tree. A couple of firm tugs convince you that it will withstand your weight, and you climb down. The fuck, he's injured, no one. Your grappling hook, well secured around the tree, extend its rope all the way to the tomb that opens into the mountain underneath you. Peer over the precipice. The precipice drops hundreds of feet into the lower district of Neketaka. Strong winds assail the cliff, whistling as they crash against its rocks. A few yards below, the ledge of an open tomb rests on them. So this is another way to get into the tomb, or what? Grab the rope, planting your feet on the edge of the precipice and begin your descent. Gusts of wind sway you from side to side, forcing you to tightly grip the rope. It digs into your skin with every move. Despite the effort your group provides, your group proves their excellent conditioning. Everyone manages to reach the tomb opening without exertion. I should have touched the door first. You stand on the narrow ledge of the tomb entrance. Its passage leading into darkness. Your rope dangles from the tree above. Look inside the passage. Light filters inside just enough to illuminate entombed skeletons resting in alcoves hollowed out from the rocky walls of the cavern. The stone slab floor appears to have been laid hundreds of years ago. Ahead, the passage disappears into darkness. Follow the passage into the tomb. Damn it, I still went in there. You follow the passage. The winds rage outside. Yet the air of the tomb doesn't stir, stale and heavy. Steps carved onto the rock descend deep into the mountain. If this proves to be difficult, I'll just turn back. It's not a big deal, really. I'll level up and then head back in there again. You walk down the steps every... What is this? You walk down the steps, every stride echoing through the cavernous passage. Skeleton remains poke out of niches out on the walls, lining up the way until the steps land into a narrow corridor. You stand before a hallway. Its columns frame dozens of tombs hollowed into the rock. Cubby holes line the walls. Skeleton remains litter every alcove and spill onto the stone slabs that tile the floor. Inspect the hallway. You carefully scan the corridor and focus on every detail. Skeleton remains probably dislodged from their cubby holes over centuries litter the edges of the walls. Judging by the emblem etched on the stones of the tombs, members of the same clan or group lie buried here. You stand before hallway. Its columns frame dozens of tombs hollowed into the rock. Okay, this is the same thing. Cross the hallway and continue. Apparently I failed. I don't know why. Inspect again. No failure. The fuck? Cross the hallway. You stand in dark, narrow cavern. The path ahead twists in a descent. Continue down the twisted cavern. You continue onward, following the turns on the path with careful but sure stride. As you round a bend, a drift of cold air announces the end of the narrow passage. Its exit appears ahead, flanked by half-interred bodies. You step out into the enormous cavern, its walls and sharp cliffs riddled with tombs, leading into a place unknown. I should probably record a couple of audiobooks that will teach me to learn properly reading this stuff. I usually don't read out loud like this, and when I do, it's just, you know, it's so strange. Kinda strange. It's not the same as just reading quietly. I can read quietly pretty quickly without mistakes, but when I read out loud, somehow it's... I don't know what messes me up. So basically I have ended up in this cave. In this, like cavern or... I'm not sure if the entrance, how the entrance would be from the front, or maybe I should have tried that first. But join me in the next part where we will actually attempt to explore this cave, and hopefully, probably this is a crypt, I'm not exactly sure, but we are here for now, and we'll see how it goes. I'm sure this will be pretty challenging, although, you know, it's a good thing. Maybe I can still do the quest, even though it's so challenging. With that, I will just end this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.